Since you clicked on this video, I would assume that you, like me, just can't stop doing things at the last second. And if there was an art that every student had mastered, it would be the art of procrastination. No matter what type of student you are, college or school, it has become a uniform identity for everyone. So, to tackle this problem, first let's understand what is procrastination. Procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. No matter how much you try, procrastination cannot be stopped. It's inevitable. It's human nature to wander off into the bliss every once in a while. Studies have shown that the mind can only stay focused for about 60 to 90 minutes at max. After that, your mind just wanders off and never to be found again. So, the next question comes, why do we procrastinate? Well, there are mainly two reasons. One, you feel bored when doing your assignments or reading a book. Number two is distractions of social media or video games. They're the main culprits that have destroyed our attention span and made our minds unusable. They have literally killed our ability to imagine and work. So, to overcome this problem, instead of trying to stop procrastination altogether, which doesn't work, we have to procrastinate productively. So here are the 5 main steps to procrastinate productively. So step number 1 is structured procrastination. So imagine you redefine the way that you procrastinate. So normally when you procrastinate, what do? You either watch your phone for some Instagram reels or the internet or Twitter or tweet some normal bullshit that doesn't even make any sense. But instead of that, what if you worked on smaller things? For example, why am I working on this video now? Is it because I have the time to do it? Is it motivation? Hell no! I have lots of work, like finishing my assignments and studying for the upcoming exams. So then why am I not doing the things that need to be done? Simple. This is my way of procrastination. That's the thing about human beings. We procrastinate, our minds are tended to not do the things that has to be done. So we trick our brains into doing things. So the one simple rule with this type of procrastination is that whatever you do, when you're procrastinating in this way, you should not waste any time. The problem with most people is that they seldom do nothing. So to overcome this, we should always be doing small useful tasks to procrastinate for any bigger ones. Now, step number 2 is breaking down the problem. So the main reason that you procrastinate is because you don't know where to start. So say you have a project that you have to complete. It's about finding out which plants are best to grow at home. So the step number 1 that you should know or do is, what are the things that are needed at home? It should be good sunlight, good air, good oxygen. So now, after that step 1, you research about that. Now the step number 2 is you go and check which plants offer these characteristics that you need. Now how this helps is because when you complete these smaller tasks, you will get a sense of accomplishment and momentum to thus go to the next step, and voila, before you know it, you finish the project. The third step is to set up artificial deadlines. Make your own deadlines a few days or weeks before the actual deadline so that you can get a sense of urgency and prevent procrastination up to a certain extent. This technique will really prevent you from doing those last minute submissions. What these last minute submissions does is that they will ruin your work and not actually give you the time to think and do the project really well. The step number 4 is, procrastination, it often leads from negative emotions like anxiety, guilt, or self-doubt. So the answer to them would be, you should practice meditation. every day. At least include it for 5 minutes in your morning routine. So the step number 5 is a tricky one, because studies have shown that 90% of your procrastination problems arises due to this. So tell me, how many times has this happened to you? You put off a work to do later because you feel like if you start it now, you won't be able to finish it. Or your mind won't work as well as later. So you don't do that work and you put that work to do later, and finally, ta-da! It's the deadline day. Your perfectionism has successfully ruined your work. So the one way to fix this is to embrace imperfection and adopt a growth mindset, so you can get rid of the pressure to achieve a flawless outcome. Because there is no flawless outcome. There's just outcome. That's all there is. Recognize that mistakes are inevitable and they are essential for learning.